Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at WallStreetLiveChat.com. I'm going to go over the SPY, the Dow, and the members' picks, charts that they wanted to take a look at. So if you're interested in those, you're more than happy to view the video. All right, just want to give a shout out to Diva. Diva is heading back to school. She's been with us all summer and during her vacations. Good luck out there, and take care of those little ones. And thank you for all that you do in shaping our future. All right, moving on here. Let's take a look at SPY. SPY has had a double bottom right here, moved up a little bit, closed above this candle. Did have a pullback after hitting a little bit of resistance at this wick, and the 250-day moving average is sitting right here for a gap fill. So there is a chance tomorrow that we're going to get a gap fill of 165. I think it was 165.89, somewhere in that area. Actually, I could look right now. 165.97, somewhere up there. So if it continues up, then we'll get that filled. If not, we're going to head back down. I went over everything yesterday on where I thought it was going to go is 50-day moving average. I think, after this little bounce up, but you do have another upper gap to fill also, so we'll have to see what happens, because if you get follow through, we could get this gap fill first, and then above the 50-day moving average, we'll come up and get the 169. All right, because all gaps get filled. See, gap filled, gap filled. So everything gets filled. All right. Let's look at the Dow real quick, and then we'll get into the members' stocks. Dow, let's move this line because we don't need this one right here. All right, Dow has an ugly wick today, a hammer. It could head down tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there. As I was going over where the support would be likely in this area here, the 1450 area as of yesterday. But it had some nice buying, but there was some nice selling coming into it also. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Remember, you have the 200-day made the corner and starting to head down, but we are going to get these pops and then drops. So until we have a confirmation to the other side, we are still in a downtrend. All right, let's take a look at the first one, EWSI. EWSI is a great player for a few of our members. It has moved up considerably. Now they're looking for a re-entry to reload this baby. And tough to say here where the entry is going to be, but I would look right around the 7.5. Keep an eye on that area first. If that doesn't hold, you have much more support right here with these three candles in this area. Okay, so look for right in, and if it doesn't hold here, then I would expect it to come back down to where it was, around 3 cents or the 200-day moving average. So look for the 6 cents area, or just wait for the 3. All right. But nice move to the upside, good profits, great job. AEGY would be the next one. AEGY did cross the 50 and the 200 today, but is sitting at some nice resistance right now. So we have to get over this. That's why we pulled back and we closed at that. You have this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, and this wick, and this wick. So you have quite a bit of resistance here, but 90 million in volume has pushed it up pretty nice. If we break this 001 and we get above this and close above this, I would expect this to go a little bit higher here, and we're looking at probably 002 in that area. This will definitely be a trade zone for it, and any breakout of that will cause this here, the same action. Okay, you'll get an explosion to the 005 area or something like that. Just watch your volume and maintain, you keep your stops. You have your 200 and your 50 are pretty strong right here, so keep an eye on those. All right, next one is going to be, yes, the PHOT stocks were moving today. And yeah, I don't know about that wick. That might be a fat finger there, 26 cents from 2 cents, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that. This one here has had some nice moves in the past, but after these two moves right here and here, it just goes back down again. Now this volume is pretty similar to this volume here, which pushed it up, but it's not going as high. So I would definitely use caution. We are above the 50-day moving average right now, and you do have a cross-up of the RSI. So keep an eye on that. But if you notice, this candle is the same as these two candles, and it didn't move very much. So I would be careful. Look for look for the 0.4 area to be top unless heavier volume comes into this and breaks it on through and then brings it up to these older highs of 9 cents. So keep an eye on hemp. You know, it had good volume but shot right back down again after it hit 4 cents. I didn't see a 26-cent print today. I did see a 4-cent print today. So I'm not 100% positive, but watch that, I'm sorry, watch the 200-day, not the 50. You're already over the 50. Watch the 200-day. Your RSI has plenty of room, pretty good volume. All right, I think another pot stock, PHOT. All right, PHOT I kind of like. It looks pretty good. It did move the last several days off this bottom. So here's your nice solid bottom here. Nice support. This was your accumulation time right in here. You have a nice cross going on here with your RSI and moving average 5, and you're only at 44, so the oversold position is getting broken. You did break over the 50-day moving average today and closed above that, so look to go higher. It should break out of this here and come up and test the Bollinger Band and come up and test the 200-day moving average, which is probably about 4.7. So 0.47, and any break of that can move it higher to test these highs right here, right in this area, the 5.5. So I had a nice move the last few days. If you're not, you know, it's a penny up. You know, you get another penny, penny and a half. Keep an eye on it. It could get into breakout mode. Who knows? But you know what? Let's take a look at the weekly on this. See how that looks. Yeah. So the weekly is getting close also to doing the breakout over the 50-day moving average. So keep an eye on this one. This one could move like we get here and get a couple cents out of it. Your RSI is still fine on the weekly. So keep an eye on PHOT. We like that one. Alright, MJNA, I think there's a symbol. MJNA, yep, medical marijuana. Yeah, this one took off like a rocket, 12 cents to 19.5, closed high of the day. Broke the 50-day and the 200 today and closed solid above it. Nice RSI move here. And we're only at 58, plenty of room, huge volume to take this to the upside. 49.5 million shares traded today. So look for this to actually go a little bit higher here. The only resistance I see right now is this other top. I would use that one right there actually, 25 area, 25 cents. And then you'll start getting into a little bit more resistance once you get into this area or over here. But if you can get the 50-day to cross the 200, that would make it very, very bullish. But this bullish candle is set for a move forward. Unless there's news that changes that, it looks like it's going to head to the upside. The other one today that moved pretty well that somebody wanted to look at is FBCD. FBCD is, let's get this zoomed in a little bit. All right, we broke back over high. Here was the low consolidation period, and you had a nice move to the upside. 0.05 came back down, higher lows. Came back up, broke over the 50-day moving average, and now is sitting at 0.003. And it looks like the only real resistance in the way for this one is going to be this 0.05 area. There's really not much in that. And then the 0.07, which would be a 200-day moving average. Any break of that, we're going to go back to the old highs of penny, penny and a half in that area. So volume's picking up nicely. RSI has plenty of room. Let's take a look at it in the weekly. Zoom it in a little bit. All right, nice candle. Okay, we're coming up to test these highs again. Nice share volume. On the weekly, you know, could be better, but you know, the interest is there. The selling isn't, so that's good. Your RSI is coming off the bottom. It's at 45 for the weekly, so you have plenty of room for this to move to the upside. And I think that is about it. All right, stop into WallStreetLiveChat.com. We have amazing picks every day, options, stocks, big boards, you name it. There's about 40 people in there having a great time, and nothing gets missed. All right, WallStreetLiveChat.com. We will see you there tomorrow. If not, have yourself a fantastic weekend and be safe.